Hey guys, it's Jed Johnson, and this is the video for the Grip Strength Challenge for the first week in August 2011. And this time I'm really excited because I think I've got something that's going to go very, very well. I think it's going to be a lot of fun for the entire Diesel universe. Now check this out. I have just declared August Classic Strongman Feats Month in the Grip Strength Challenge. So, what I'm doing is I am running a tournament throughout the entire month of August for the Grip Strength Challenge. So we're not going to have necessarily a weekly winner. What we're going to have is a winner overall at the end of the month of August that will win at least $100 bucks. So I am going to put up $100 bucks of my own money. If anybody else wants to sponsor some money, they can send it to me and I will work it into the program. We will list them as a sponsor at Diesel Crew each week underneath the post for the weekly challenge. This is what the challenge is going to be this week. It's going to be reverse style bending. And now there's some rules, okay? You have to use reverse style, so it's got to be done like this. And I'm going to bend something. I've got something laying around probably that I can bend. But it's got to be done in this technique. You can't go double overhand, you can't go double underhand or anything like that. It's got to be reverse style. Okay? This is done because it's the purest form of wrist strength, test of wrist strength out of bending. The other stuff gets a lot of the upper body involved, and I want to stay away from that since this is about grip strength. Okay? So the first classic strongman feat that's going to be contested is bending, specifically reverse style. Now, there are some rules on wraps and time limits and things like that. I'm going to tell you all about that later on. But let me tell you how the tournament is going to be scheduled. First off, you're going to shoot videos all week. Okay? Not just one video. It's time to get out of that mindset, shoot multiple videos. Get me your best video uploaded to YouTube by Friday night at 8 p.m. Okay? Whatever ends up being your best video will be used in the tournament. From there, out of all the submissions that I might get 4, I might get 40, who knows? However many submissions I get, they're all going into a hat or a bucket or something like that. I'm going to pull them out one at a time and we're going to form a tournament bracket just like is used for the NCAA tournament, you know, baseball tournaments, beer league softball tournaments, all that stuff. So check it out. All of the entrants are going to be put here on one of the main brackets. Incidentally, if we have an odd number of contestants, they will get a bye. Okay, so let me go over the scoring now. Okay, so let's say we have a guy named Josh, a guy named Jason, a guy named Daniel, and a guy named Rick. Okay, let's say Josh bends a 60 penny nail and Jason bends a grade 5. In that case, Jason will move on. And since he won here, he gets a point. Now, let's say Daniel and Rick both bend grade 8 bolts. Well, in that case, they tie, and they would get 0.5. Now, the slight difference here is if you tie, you move on. So a tie takes place here, both of them move on, it would be a grade 8 versus a grade 5, and now Dan and Rick both get a point, okay? So you want to get your best bend possible, all right? Make sure you get a good effort in here and send me the best video. Go ahead and bend tonight, and then go ahead and bend Thursday if you will. Now here's a trick. This is how you can tell how your performance is. Let's say you bend a 60 penny nail. Search on YouTube for Grip Strength Challenge, you know, and see what people are bending. All right. So I will have the information for the title that you need to put on the video in just a matter of moments. If you're watching this video on YouTube, then click the link below and you'll see all the specific rules, including the tags, description, and the video title. If you're on Diesel Crew, it's already here. Just look below. And that is what you'll search for. Search for that title. All of the results throughout the week that people have already uploaded that are public will be there and you can compare. So if you see this, that a bunch of people have already grade 5s and you've only bent a 60 penny, then you probably ought to try to bend a grade 5. Now, if you can't get grade 5s, I've got a bunch from here. I'll never bend all the grade 5s that I have. I'll be glad to send them out. Email me. I'll send them for $1.50 plus shipping. Okay? So here we go. Again, everything's going to be selected at random. Here in the first area. Here in the first area. If you win, you get a point and you move on. If you tie, you get half a point and you move on. Okay? Now remember, in that example, grade 8, we had 2 people with a grade 8, 1 person with a grade 5. So the grade 5 person would stop, grade 8s would move on. Okay? But once, if they had to face against somebody that bent a 5/16 piece of hot rolled steel, that is considered better than a grade 8, and in that case, the grade 8s would end right there. So this is just a small tournament bracket. I'm hoping to have like 15 or 20 people on each side. I'd love to have that many people. Okay? But again, it's not just a t-shirt that's up for grabs here. At the end of the month, whoever has the most points in the tournament style bracket will be used every single week. And to the best of my knowledge, August is a 5-week month. Then there's going to be 5 weeks of the tournament, and there's going to be a lot of opportunities to get points. Okay? We're going to have a lot of different feats, lots of opportunities to get points. The most important thing is for you to compete every week. Okay? So there's the rules, and I'll stop the video now, and if you click on the next video, which is probably around here somewhere, then you'll see how to do this challenge, how to do the reverse style bend. Alright? Thanks. All the best for your training, and I look forward to some submissions. Alright? Who wants to come get this money? See ya.